Scott, and today we're out doing something new for the first time. We're getting our tree this year from the Mount Hood Forest. So we bought ourselves a $5 permit to get out and cut our own tree, and we're heading out to Frog Lake and gonna give it a go to cut it ourselves this year. Walking into the ranger station at Zigzag, I was completely blown away. There is so much cool stuff in here to look at. I mean, I'm completely fascinated by weird stuff like taxidermy and oddities like that. So, I mean, I could have spent hours in here just like browsing and looking around the store and the merch and whatnot. But they have so much information in here. I mean, it's like a hub for all of the local recreation and stuff in the Zigzag district. They offer virtual maps, permits, and local tips for hiking, camping, and skiing in the area. You can get your snow permits here if you haven't gotten them anywhere else. One thing I did find out is they only accept cash. So if you want to buy your snow pass here, do bring cash because they do not take card. It's really cool. They've got a ton of information. They also got potties. So, you know, if you need to take a little break and you want something that's not a rest stop by the side of the highway, you can check out the ranger station, make a dash at the restroom, and then be on your merry way.
Gunnar, how'd you get the permit to cut down your own tree?
It was really simple. I went online to recreation.gov, and you just pay $5 per tree. Every household is actually allowed to get up to 5 trees. So we're just getting one today. I actually thought about getting 2, one for each of our living rooms. But since this is our first time, we're gonna get one, and we can always come back and get a second one if you feel like it. But it's really easy to go online, pay the $5, and print out the permits. So if anyone questions us about what we're doing, we're valid.
Do you need a printer, or can you just have it on your phone?
Oh, I'm sure you could just have it on your phone, or download a PDF or whatnot. But I do recommend if you're going to go out and cut your own tree, they recommended online that you stop at the Zigzag Ranger Station, which we just did, and got this really great trailhead map. They pointed out exactly where we should go if we're interested in getting a noble fir, which personally I like a noble fir over a Doug fir because the branches are sturdier. I think it has a better look to it. I grew up with the noble firs, so
and I like the full body Doug fir, which we got last year. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think the branches hold up. They don't hold the heavy ornaments like I like, and but we can compromise. This year we get the Doug fir.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get the noble fir for the other room when we come back. But the ranger station is really cool. I can't believe I've actually never been there in my entire life being here in Oregon. They have like a ton of maps of the entire Hood River forest area. They have a ton of knowledge about where to go, what to do, trailheads. They have a really cool shop. Of course, merch and stuff that you can buy. But yeah, I stop there, ask them where to go. They'll definitely point you in the right places to go, give you the rules so that you're not, cutting down trees on private land or too close to roads, or trees that are protected. And check it out. It's really cool. This experience was not like going to a Christmas tree lot and picking out a tree. The name of the game here is patience and determination. It did take a little bit longer than expected to find a good tree, as most trees in the wild grow in clumps. But if you're determined and you've got the willpower, you can get it done. Hunting for a perfect tree in the wild is an art form. Not everything's perfectly manicured, but I'm confident we'll find something out here. All right, we're on the hunt for our perfect tree this year. It's after 2. You know what that means? It's gonna get dark soon, so we better hurry. Just around the river bend.
Is that it?
You think so?
Yeah. Your video.
Yeah. Is this the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I really like that one.
Oh! You got me. Of course, with every good jaunt up to the mountain comes a trip to Charlie's Mountain View restaurant. We absolutely dig the food here. The burgers, the soup, the fries, all the chow is good, man. We sat in the back restaurant and it was just us, so we were completely alone. It was a little bit different. We're used to the snow on the ground when we're up here. But we had a great time. Our food was amazing, and we had a safe ride back home. All right, well, it's the next day, and we've got the tree prepped and placed. Did some light trimming and removed all the moss and dead needles and bugs and everything. So we found the perfect spot for it in the living room. We're just getting some water. So this was our first year cutting the own tree in the forest, and we learned a couple lessons doing this. I'd say first of all, not that this tree personally needed it, but I would bring a chainsaw next year because we cut some extra dead wood for the other project that we've got going on in here, which is our Christmas gift. Client Christmas gift, which is super secret, so we won't talk about that anymore. But would bring a chainsaw. That's lesson number 1. And then lesson number 2 was we did some driving around first, trying to find where we would cut a tree before we went to the ranger station, and that was kind of a fruitless and a headache, so we wouldn't do that again. We'd just go straight to the ranger station, ask them where to go, because they directed us right to Frog Pond, where we found this tree without much ado. So, what did you think trekking around the woods?
Well, as you see, they're not as glamorous as the trees when you go to a tree farm that are really, really full, have more sturdy trunks, and
but the Ozempic trees are in this year, I heard.
yeah, so just, you know, it's a different aesthetic. It's more natural, more organic, which is cool in its own way as well.
Yeah, it's got the Charlie Brown vibe, you know. Maybe once we put some of our heavy decor on it, it will maybe lean to the side a little bit more.
Well, then also, you know, if you Christmas on a budget, you know,
yeah,
this was $5.
Yeah, again, folks, $5 for this tree. So, I mean, you could put one in every room of your house. Buy a tree for a friend. This is Woodstock. For those who don't know our pups, this is Woodstock. This is Copper. Copper. Hi. And Alabama. They're always getting in the fun on everything we do. So tonight, yeah, we'll throw some decorations on this babe, and thanks for following. All right, we've got the tree set up and we're done decorating, and I think it's a beaut.
We're done decorating.
Yeah. Well, the vote's out, but we had mixed feelings on whether the $5 discount tree was a hit or a miss. But we'll leave it up for you to decide for yourself.